straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Florida State's with less than ideal field position as they come out for their first possession.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
And there's the handoff. A gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense and give them a chance to build their confidence up.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator? In the booth. Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Defense showing blitz here. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on 3rd down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a 1st down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Noles are going to keep this drive moving.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And looking to throw now on first down. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Seminoles. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Clemson 21, Florida State 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Tackle made after a big gain. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The offense going with the hurry-up. The back's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense is still clicking. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida State. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Clemson 28, Florida State.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Receiver makes the grab, and it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this deep.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half and talk strategy here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught quickly, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down. We're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks left and finds his target there. He's swarmed by the defense.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
The momentum really building. Now, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. And now another deep ball here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Knowles. Strong game by this quarterback. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
That makes the score. Clemson 42, Florida State 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Makes a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The completion makes it second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Looking to throw it on first down. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out his scoring threat. Big play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit or slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucked
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
That makes the score. Clemson, 42. Florida State, 20.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Knowles. A strong fight back. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I wonder if the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Bringing it back, it's Singleton. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. And don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. The freshman QB shows his toughness. Picks up the first down himself.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks him.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. You'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burks. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, found the end zone.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.